Today, I'm gonna figure out what anime I'm watching in the spring 2023 anime season. Let's jump into it. Logo reveal. But before we do, if you enjoy the video, like, comment, and maybe even subscribe to the channel because most of you are not subscribed, and I'm gonna be reacting to a ton of anime. Might as well get in on that. And also, there's a lot of stuff that I won't be doing on YouTube because I just watched all the trailers. There's like 20 or 30 anime that I want to watch. No possible way that all that can go on YouTube. In fact, you can only upload 3 videos a day on YouTube and actually have notifications go out to the subscribers. So it just doesn't make sense to do more than 3 a day. And even doing 3 a day is like fucking impossible. I've got a single editor that helps me with these things. No way I'm doing it. By the way, if there's any editors out there, reach out to me on Twitter. I need another editor. But also, if you want to get access to even more content and you're not going to check out the live streams on Twitch, you can join our Patreon, where I normally do probably about double what I'm doing on YouTube. I'm hoping to do like 10 to 11 different seasonal anime during this anime season, which means I'll probably be doing about 20 to 22-ish different anime for the season on Patreon. Now, before I forget, speaking of the trailer reactions, you can actually check out my reaction to all those trailers if you click the link right up here. Now, if you're watching this when it just came out, you're not going to see the link there because the trailer video is not out yet. This one came out before the trailer video, but I've already recorded the trailer video. Do you know what I'm saying? So you'll see that pop up eventually. Otherwise, just make sure you're subscribed to the channel, notifications on, and you'll see when I post the video. I think I'm posting the video on Sunday, hopefully. It's a lot of editing that goes into this. So if you want to follow along, we're over on livechart.me. We're just gonna be going through all of these different anime. Demon Slayer. I know what this arc is. I actually read it. Diana and I will be doing reactions for Demon Slayer, and she'll be on camera just like she joined us for One Piece. So check out those reactions. Those are on Sundays. I'm excited for Demon Slayer. Attack on Titan's already happened. If you want to check out my reaction to the Attack on Titan episode, you can click this link right up in the corner. It'll take you to that video. So we don't have to talk about the Attack on Titan one. Next up, Konosuba, an explosion on this wonderful world. That is one I am kind of debating. Now, one, I kind of want to watch it because it's popular. And if people find the reactions, people find the channel, which means more subs, which is the main goal, right? It's to grow the channel. So it doesn't make sense for me not to do the reactions to Konosuba when it's such a popular series. With that said, I've watched the first season of Konosuba, maybe even the second one as well. I don't remember them. I don't remember Konosuba. I remember thinking there were funny moments. I remember the characters' names, right? Megumin, Darkness, Aqua, Kazuya? Kazuki. Kazu... Something like that, right? The guy. Megumin's the explosion one, Darkness, the goddess, pretty dumb, and Darkness, super... Wait, I meant Aqua, the goddess, kind of dumb. Darkness, horny. Let me know down in the comments, should I be watching Konosuba? I'm thinking yes, so I'm thinking that's number 2 on the list. Next up is Dr. Stone New World. Now this one I've already read, so I don't know if I'm gonna be doing reactions to it. And if I do reactions to it, it will only be on Patreon. And next up, we've got Tonikawa Over the Moon for You Season 2. I watched Season 1 before I ever did any reactions. Like, I really enjoyed it. So I will be watching Season 2 of Tonikawa. That puts us at 3 anime so far, out of that 11-ish that I said. Smartphone, I'm not watching. I never watched the first season, so we can skip over that. I got a cheat skill in another world and became unrivaled in the real world too. Low-key kind of intrigued by this. Oh, wait a minute. Millipenzi. Oh, oof. I'm not doing reactions for this on YouTube. So maybe we do reactions on Twitch, put over on Patreon, but yeah, definitely not gonna be something I put on YouTube. I'm pretty sure it's not gonna perform all that great. And then Summon to Another World for a second time. That one actually also seemed really interesting. Like I said, a lot of these seemed very interesting to me. And this is just another one that seemed interesting to me. This guy got isekai'd to this world, and then for some reason went back to his normal world, and then got isekai'd to the world again. It's kind of cool. I am excited to see what goes down there. I don't think I'm gonna be doing any reactions to it on YouTube though. And next up, we've got The Ancient Magus Bride Season 2. I'm already doing reactions to the first season. You can find those if you click the link right up here in the corner. I really liked it. I thought it was great. A lot of drama in it, interesting elements. We're gonna be getting introduced to a lot of British people. Oh, I'm just kidding. Ancient Magus Bride Season 2, yes, I'll be doing reactions for over on YouTube. And I'm finishing up those reactions. Like, I gotta edit them all and get them up, but I get them up on like Tuesdays, Thursdays, so just keep an eye out. They should continue to upload until we're done with the season and then the OVAs. Next up, MASHLE, Magic and Muscles. I read like 90 chapters of this, maybe more than that. I will be doing reactions to this with Diana, so you can expect that. Now, these will be delayed a little bit. They will not be going up on Friday because Diana has a job and she will not be here on Fridays until late at night. We learned our lesson with Jujutsu Kaisen. Late at night, not a good time to be doing the reactions because I'm tired, she's tired, we're hungry. It's just not good. So those reactions will likely be posted in the morning on Saturdays. But yes, I'll be doing the reactions to it. Diana's never read it or anything. She doesn't really know. She watched the trailer for it because I was like, hey, tell me what you think. She was like, I have a 7 out of 10 interest in it. I was like, oh, that's pretty good. I'll take it. So I think we're doing reactions to that. Next up, we've got Oshi no Ko. Now, I did not do a trailer reaction to Oshi no Ko. I don't want to know anything about it. I don't want to read the synopsis. I don't want to do anything, all right? I know it's about an idol girl because I can see that's an idol girl. That's it. That's all I know it's about. So we're going into this as blind as possible, and I'm excited for it because everyone's hyping it up, and it's written by the same person that wrote Kaguya-sama. Next up is Kuma Bear. I will not be doing reactions to this because I never watched the first season of Kuma Bear. I don't got no time to watch it now. Like, I had to make a decision. Kuma Bear, Smartphone, Masamune-kun's Revenge, or Ancient Magus Bride. That was my 4. I went with Ancient Magus Bride. So that's the one I caught up on. Next up, we've got the Aristocrats' Otherworldly Adventure, Serving Gods Who Go Too Far. Now, I watched the trailer for this. I don't know. So I would love for you all to tell me down in the comments below, is this one I should be checking out? In fact, why don't we just read the synopsis here? All right, Shina Kazuya is killed protecting a young girl at a convenience store where he happened to be at the wrong time. The next thing he knows, he's in a kind of world he has only dreamed about, a world of magic and swords. He has been reincarnated as Cain von Silford, the 3rd son of an aristocratic family, and he quickly grows interested in many things he sees. Then on his 5th birthday, he's baptized at a church according to tradition, and the gods grant him several divine blessings. Oh, okay. Along with stats that could only be described as unusual and extraordinary in his reincarnated life. When it comes to things like battles, romance, studying, apparently a little overkill is just right. When he puts in the usual effort to do things punctually and properly, it only gets him in trouble. Thus, Cain's chaotic life in another world begins. I'm not interested. No, I'm not. Maybe we do reactions for it over on Patreon, but I've seen this before, right? I've seen this before. It's just one of those anime. But the next one, boy, am I excited for. Hell's Paradise. Now, you see this right here, these right here, that stuff, this yellowishness down here, that's all the volumes of Hell's Paradise. Because I haven't read it, but I did buy all the volumes because I'm interested in it. Now, when I say I haven't read it, I actually read the first like 4 or 5 chapters. I don't know. I read up to the point where he gets to the place. You know what I'm saying? You guys know what I'm saying. If you read it, you know what I'm talking about. He gets to the place at the very beginning of the story. I think it's like, maybe it's the first chapter. I don't know. I want to say like first 4 or 5 chapters. That's how far I got. I realized when I started it that this shit is fucking awesome, and I'm just gonna wait it out and then watch the anime. So the time has finally come to watch the anime. Now, I am a little worried about the whole pre-animating shit, right? But it's MAPPA. You know, how often is MAPPA animating something badly? And I swear to God, if somebody says Attack on Titan, go fuck yourself. I don't think Attack on Titan's animated badly. You're crazy. You know what? If they animate this like Attack on Titan, peak. Let's go. That's something I could hope for, you know? I will definitely 100,000% be watching Hell's Paradise. And I'm gonna try and get Diana to watch it with me too. Next up is Loving Yamada at level 999. Now, this shit looks wholesome and cute. It looks so cute, dude. I'm definitely gonna be watching this. Now, if it's only on Patreon, it's only on Patreon. I don't know. I don't know if it's gonna make its way all the way to YouTube or not. If I get a second editor, oh, it'll be on YouTube. If I don't, it might not, okay? My editor does so much for me right now, and in order to actually have a life, maybe start working out and stream and get all these videos on Patreon and YouTube and make the thumbnails and I can't also edit a bunch of videos. So I already edit some. I'm gonna continue to edit some, but if I get a second editor, then I don't have to do any editing, which means I can do more, right? So hopefully I can get a second editor and start, doing more videos, and then we're gonna do that if I get one. If I don't, then it'll only be on Patreon. After that, we've got Ranking of Kings, which I love. Okay, you can click this link right up here. It'll take you to the playlist where I watched all the episodes of Ranking of Kings. I fucking love Ranking of Kings. You see this? This shit right here? That's my little guy. That's Boji, right? I love Ranking of Kings. So yes, I will be watching this. Next up, we've got The Legendary Hero is Dead. Now this one looks a little ecchi, a little ecchi. I'm torn. So you all let me know down in the comments, is this one I should be checking out or not? I don't know. It likely will not be on YouTube. I mean, it's ecchi. Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know if I could do reactions for it on Twitch. Let me know down in the comments, is that one I gotta watch? Is it that fucking good that I gotta watch it? Let me know. Next up is My One Hit Kill Sister, which I didn't even look at a trailer for, so I don't know anything about this. Let's read the synopsis. The strongest one in this alternate world isn't me, but my older sister. Okay. Asahi, a boy who loves video games, is killed in a traffic accident and ends up in another world. Tries to enjoy the otherworldly adventuring life he's always dreamed of, but his stats are on the level of an NPC's. He is in big trouble and is being chased by a monster when he hears, "Fear not, little brother," and the monster's killed in one hit by Asahi's older sister, Maya, who followed Asahi to this world. Oh, interesting. So Maya has acquired some seriously OP skills, but she takes her adoration for her younger brother to extremes. Okay, how extreme? Thus begins our story about an overpowered older sister with a brother complex and a younger brother with the weakest of stats in another world where man, I'm strong becomes man, my sister is strong. Okay. Yeah, let me know down in the comments, is that one I should watch? I don't really have much of an opinion on it. Next up, The Dangers in My Heart. Okay. I watched the trailer for this and it didn't have subtitles, so I have no clue what the fuck happened in it. But that's Kana Hanazawa. That's all I needed to know. Fascinated by murder and all things macabre? How do I pronounce that? I don't know. I think it's always been, when I've heard it, it's been pronounced as macabre. I don't know. Kyotaro daydreams of acting out his twisted fantasies on his unsuspecting classmates. Whoa, hold up. But an encounter with Ana Yamada, the gorgeous class idol, lights a spark in the darkness of his heart. It's a classic tale of an antisocial boy, and I think he would be classified as antisocial if that's the shit he thinks of. Technically, antisocial does not mean you don't socialize. That's not what antisocial means. Antisocial means you are against, or at least that's how I've always come to understand what it means, though the typical definition is more like asocial or something, like you don't socialize, right? But antisocial, you're usually bad. Like you want to do like vandalism. Like if you do graffiti and shit all over walls and shit, that's more antisocial. If you like to vandalize stuff, if sociopaths, probably a little more antisocial, you know? Regardless, it looked really cute. I watched the trailer and I was like, holy shit, I love this. So maybe we do reactions for this on YouTube. I don't really know. Again, gotta have more editor I need more people to help me. So I don't know, we'll see. But I'll definitely at least be doing reactions for it over on Patreon. Next up, we've got A Galaxy Next Door, which also looked really fucking good. There's way too many anime that look really good. This is one I will at least do reactions for over on Patreon. It looked really awesome. Interesting concept. Essentially, this guy's a manga artist and he hires this assistant. The assistant is an alien and she had a pen in her ass or some shit. I don't know, man. Basically, it's a romance and they're now together because he touched her little tail thing, and she's an alien. I don't know. It looked cute. Next up is Eden Zero Season 2. Now, I did not watch Eden Zero's first season, so I will not be watching the second season. So moving on, we've got Dead Mount Death Play. I was kind of intrigued by this. Kind of intrigued. I don't know for sure. Let's read the synopsis though, because I didn't really get a lot from the actual thing. It just looked kind of like lacking saturation is how I would describe the trailer, but yeah, let's see what's up. It's a showdown for the ages as the legendary hero takes on the corpse god Necromancer, but when the dust settles, something isn't quite right. The final moments of this epic confrontation, the corpse god's final gambit shot was wholly unexpected. Reincarnation magic. Across space and time, a boy named Polka Shinoyama awakens feeling not quite himself. Who could have expected that the climactic battle between good and evil would turn out like this? Oh, so he gets reincarnated into this necromancer. Okay, that's pretty interesting. That is pretty interesting. I don't know. If I do reactions for it, probably on Patreon, likely not on YouTube. Next up is Gundam Witch for Mercury. We can skip over that. Yes, I will be reacting to it. I reacted to the first season of it. You can click this link right up here to check out those. I loved it. It was awesome. I'm ready for more. That shit slaps. Literally. Next up, we've got the Cafe Terrace and its goddesses. Did not check out a trailer for this. I don't even know if I'm interested in it. It says comedy, ecchi, harem, romance, shonen. Let me know down in the comments below. Is this something I gotta watch? I'm not super interested. I'm just gonna be honest with you. Next up, we've got why Raeliana ended up at the Duke's mansion. Now this, I don't know, you gotta tell me, because it just, I did not think that it looked all that great. It's giving off like almost the Otome game shit. Like it almost gives off her being the villainess in the Otome game. I don't know, man. I don't know. I wasn't loving that trailer. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm tired of Otome game things. I just don't care about them. I just don't. Maybe if I played an Otome game, I might have more love for it. Is Doki Doki Literature Club an Otome game? I've never played that, but a lot of people tell me I should. Yeah, I'm not super interested in this one. I'm gonna be honest. Insomniacs After School, on the other hand, I'm so interested in. It looks fucking cute as hell. It looks so cute. Yes, I will be doing reactions for it, at least on Patreon. I don't know about YouTube because again, I'm limited to what I can do on YouTube. And we do have one holdover with Vinland Saga. So keep that in mind too. Next up, we've got My Home Hero. That's another one I'll definitely be doing reactions to. Whether they'll be on YouTube or not is something I'm still unsure of. It'll at least be on Patreon for sure. I don't think that they're gonna animate it super well. Does that make sense? And usually if something's not animated really well, it just doesn't perform all that well. Like people aren't really interested in it. I'm definitely gonna do reactions for it, at least on Patreon. Next up, we've got KamiKatsu, working for goddess in a godless world. That one actually looked pretty interesting. I'm intrigued. Now, I know there's definitely some ecchi elements in it because I saw some ecchi ass shit. I did. I saw some very etchiness in the covers where they, like at the end of the trailer, it showed like the covers for all the different light novels or mangas. Bro, holy shit. There was some etchiness for sure. So let me know down in the comments below. Is this one I should be watching, KamiKatsu? If I do watch it, it will likely only be on Patreon, but I would still love to know, do I need to react to this one? I don't know. It looked interesting enough, but I got a lot on my plate. Next up, we've got Heavenly Delusion. Now, Heavenly Delusion, I will definitely be reacting to. This shit looks very, very intriguing. And Diana might be joining me for this one. So right now, you guys got Diana in reactions for One Piece, MASHLE, Heavenly Delusion, and hopefully I can get her in on Hell's Paradise as well. And then also Demon Slayer. Bro, 5 series with Diana? Holy shit. It's crazy. Next up, we've got the Sacrificial Princess and the King of Beasts. This one looked weird to me. You know, he a big ass beast. This seems like kind of fetishy. Does that make sense? I don't know. He's a giant beast. She's a small human girl. It's like, let me know in the comments below, is this one I should be checking out? I don't know. I don't think it's gonna perform all that well on YouTube. So if I do react to it, it'll likely be on Patreon. But right now, I'm not like leaning towards reacting to it. Next up, we've got Yuri Is My Job. The trailer didn't really hook me, dude. She does the whole like One-sama thing, and it's like, it's kind of weird. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know. I also didn't really love the designs of everyone. It's passion, so I feel like it's gonna be, it's passion, but it's not ecchi, which is weird. That doesn't make sense to me. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I'm not super interested in it. And I'm also not super interested in Skip and Loafer. That's another example of just the tags being weird. My anime list has Skip and Loafer as a drama. Live chart has Skip and Loafer as comedy, romance, and slice of life. So I just don't know. I just actually genuinely do not know how to feel about it. Let me know down in the comments below, is this one I should check out? Again, I just genuinely do not know. Next up, we've got Blue Orchestra, which admittedly, I didn't watch a trailer for, but I mean, for some reason, I see Blue Orchestra and I think of Blue Period. And I'm like, damn, I loved Blue Period. And I feel like, what if this is also really good? Kinda torn. Let's read the synopsis though. In the fall of his 3rd and final year of middle school, Hajime Aono, that's where the Ao comes from, gotcha, a violin prodigy, stopped playing violin for his own personal reasons. But it was also that year when he got to know a girl who taught him about a high school with a prestigious school orchestra. Suddenly, the gears in the clock of Aono's life began to turn again. This is the story of a youth drama that brings forth the harmony between music and the heart. Yeah, I look at this and I'm like, damn, dude, low-key kind of gives me a little bit of Blue Period, kind of gives me a little bit of Dance Dance Dancer. I don't know why. I don't know what it is exactly. Maybe it's because it's art, performing arts, and that's why. It's just, I'm just intrigued by it. So someone, please let me know down in the comments below, is this one I should be watching or not? Like if you guys are overwhelmingly telling me that I gotta watch Blue Orchestra, I might check that shit out. over on Patreon, because it likely will not be popular enough on YouTube. Actually, from this point on, none of this stuff will be popular enough to put on YouTube. I'm just gonna be honest. Next up, Magical Destroyers. I did not watch a trailer for this because I couldn't find one with English subtitles, or maybe I just wasn't all that interested. I don't know. Freedom of expression is threatened when a mysterious group, the SSC, destroy Japan's otaku culture. However, a young revolutionary otaku hero who loves the culture more than anything rises up with the help of 3 rambunctious magical girls, Anarchy Blue and Pink. What? They'll team up to create a world free of this oppressive rule, be part of the rebellion to bring back fandom. God, that's gonna be so cringe, isn't it? Are you guys excited for this one? Let me know in the comments. Next up, we've got Otaku Elf. I did not watch a trailer for this either. Takamine Shrine has an unusual resident, Elda, an ancient elf who's obsessed with video games. Oh. The shrine's teenage attendant, Koito Kogane, keeps this reclusive otaku well supplied with energy drinks and junk food, even though she loves 100%ing her games. Elda has duties to attend to, and Kogane is bound and determined to make this otaku elf fulfill them. It'll just take an offering or two to bribe, we mean convince Elda to put down her new game. That sounds kind of cute. That sounds kind of cute. Now we've got Birdie Wing. I didn't watch the first season of it. Not gonna watch the second. I do hear like people have said it's good. I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna watch it. Just gonna be honest with you. Next up, we've got My Clueless First Friend. This one looked really cute. It's kids though. I don't know how to feel about that. Yeah, basically like she gets bullied a lot, and he like doesn't give a shit about that, and he just wants to be her friend. It just looked really cute. So I'm torn, but I think I might watch this over on Patreon at least. Next up, Too Cute Crisis. I did not watch a trailer for this. Invading alien Liza Luna, whatever, wants nothing more than to destroy planet Earth after she gets in a little sightseeing first, but her travels soon take her to into a cat cafe where the furry felines inside invade her heart. I swear they did that alliteration just to fuck you up while reading. Just as surely as Liza invaded Earth. Destroying the world won't be so easy now that she's discovered the joys of kitty cats. That's kind of cute, dude. I bet that's gonna be really cute. And the last one I'm gonna look at here, because I'm not really interested in anything after this, is Rokudo's Bad Girls, which the trailer actually looked pretty interesting for. So, Tosuke Rokudo, a first-year student at Amori High, a school attended mostly by delinquents, wants to live a peaceful life with his friends. However, this seems to be impossible because of the fact that he is constantly bullied by his delinquent classmates. Interesting. When Rokudo and his friends become desperate, Rokudo receives a mysterious package from his long-deceased grandfather. Inside lies a priest's uniform and a mysterious scroll passed down through his family since the Heian period, said to hold a technique that wards off demons and evil spirits. Oh, that's how it happens. Okay. Yeah, the trailer tells you everything, so I already know what happens, and it looked kind of interesting, not gonna lie. Art style looks really weird. That's the one thing I will say. The art style looks very weird for this. Honestly, it gives off more like webtoon vibe, you know, than it does manga. But I mean, it just looked kind of interesting. So another one I'm not really sure on. So let's jump to the top, figure out which ones I am watching. So again, I want to limit myself to like 11, maybe maximum like 12 series, right? Now this is for YouTube, okay? Like 11 to 12 series for YouTube. Demon Slayer, Konosuba, Tonikawa, Ancient Magus Bride, MASHLE, Oshi no Ko, Hell's Paradise, Ranking of Kings, Gundam, Heavenly Delusion. That puts us at 10, which means I've got room for 2. Now, the ones I'm thinking that are gonna fill the 2 are likely gonna be more popular ones. Okay, so I'm thinking Loving Yamada, fuck, is where it gets tough. I'm thinking that, and then one of these 4. Dangers in My Heart, A Galaxy Next Door, Insomniacs After School, My Home Hero. Those are the other 4 that I'm thinking of. It's one of those. I don't know which one though. Or maybe one of these. Maybe one of these 2. I don't know, it's tough. It's tough, there's just so many. Again, hey, if any of you guys can edit reactions, you watch a lot of reactions and you edit videos and you use Adobe Premiere, you gotta use Adobe Premiere as well. Let me know, because I'm looking for another editor. I gave you the 11 that I'm definitely gonna be doing, okay? I wanna add maybe 1, maximum 2 more, 12 to 13, right? Because I'm doing 3 One Piece videos. I'm gonna be doing my fucking Jujutsu Kaisen reactions that I recorded forever ago. Gonna finally edit those, upload those. So that's 4. videos a week. Jujutsu Kaisen, I'm likely gonna have to double up on. I'm gonna have to slap them two instead of just single episodes. So that's 4 videos. And then I'm adding 10 plus more. You know, that's a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot of stuff to put up. It's at least 2 videos a day, sometimes 3 and sometimes 1. So I don't really know. You know, I don't really know. But again, over on Patreon, you can expect reactions to all the ones I just said, plus Cheat Skill in Another World, Summoned to Another World for a second time, Dangers in My Heart, A Galaxy Next Door, maybe Legendary Hero is Dead. We'll see. Dead Mount Death Play, for sure. Insomniacs After School, My Home Hero, KamiKatsu, and then Rokudo's Bad Girls, My Clueless First Friend. All that stuff will also be on Patreon. Maybe even an additional 1 or 2 beyond that if people are like really hyping them up. Okay, so you can expect a lot of reactions over there. And I am gonna be doing some reactions over on Twitch, okay? You are interested in checking those out. I stream Tuesdays, Thursdays. It might end up being Monday, Tuesday, Thursday that we do streams. We'll see. So that's the plan. I would love to now know, what are you interested in watching for this upcoming season? Are you gonna be checking out some of the same ones I'm checking out, some of the ones I'm not checking out? You know, which one are you looking forward to the most? I would say out of everything that I just listed off, the ones I am looking forward to the most are Hell's Paradise, Oshi no Ko, Ranking of Kings. I am so looking forward to those. 2 of them brand new to me. One of them, for recurring, that's the one I'm looking forward to the most. I love Ranking of Kings so much. But honestly, I'm looking forward to all the ones I mentioned. So what about you guys? Let me know in the comments. And as always, if you enjoyed the video, then like the video and subscribe to the channel with notifications on so you don't miss another one. Until next time, make sure you all keep it fresh. Peace.